Alrighty. Okay. Just got my little timer set up there. And we'll see if anybody else joins us. But for now, we'll go ahead and get started. Um, so good morning, everybody. Thanks for being here as usual for this Wednesday class. I know I really look forward to it. I hope that you do too. It definitely gives me a little boost in the middle of the week, and I feel it when I don't do it. So I know it benefits me just as much as it does all of you. So thank you again for being here. And just a little reminder, as usual, to sort of meet your body where it is today, even if it's different than last week. But hopefully, the hope is that in doing this practice week by week, or even maybe daily if you're watching videos online or anything, that we're getting stronger and building our balance, and so that every week we are noticing little subtle changes. But yeah, just a reminder to meet your body where it's at today. Don't do anything that hurts. If you feel dizzy or out of breath, just have a seat. I try to remind you as much as possible to maintain a long, deep breath. So just make sure that you're doing that as well. And yeah, everything should be fine. Keeping the body in alignment, not locking the knees, keeping your core engaged, all of that will help you to do the postures in the correct way. So let's go ahead and get started just by bringing your back slightly away from the back of the chair, relaxing the shoulders, tuck your chin, bring your feet out in front of you to about hip width distance, and bring your palms to your lap with your hands facing up in a receiving position. And begin to take a few long, deep breaths here. And then when you feel ready, you can gently close the eyes. And just settle in here. Spread the toes, feel your feet on the floor. Feel your hips and your glutes on the seat beneath you. And just feel the feeling of being in your body for these next few moments. Breathe deeply into any places that feel a little tight or sore. And take a moment here as well to release any judgments that you might have about your body. Especially as women, we tend to beat ourselves up over things that we wish were different about our bodies. But at least for the rest of this class today, let's just let those things go, leave them here. Take a few moments now as well to observe the state of your mind today. Observing specifically if there are any recurring thoughts or overwhelming emotions. And again, just observing those things without judgment. And bring your hands to heart center now and rub your palms together. And then bring your hands to stillness, pushing your thumbs right in at your breastbone, and bow your head towards your heart. Take another few breaths here, setting an intention for class today, or maybe dedicating this practice to someone in your life who you think would benefit from it. Inhale deeply and exhale. Release your hands back down to your lap, and when you feel ready, gently open your eyes again. And just take a moment to allow your eyes to readjust to the light and the stimulation. Good. And before we stand up to do a few warm-ups, let's just warm up the neck a little bit. That always feels good to me. It sort of feels right before getting into any larger movements. So with your hands still on your lap, inhale deeply. And exhale is relaxing the shoulders. Take your left ear down towards the left shoulder. And take a few breaths into the right side of your neck. Inhale, bring your head back up to center. Exhale, lower the right ear down towards the right shoulder. Breathe into the left side of your neck. And inhale your head back to center. On the next exhale, bring your chin to your chest and roll your head from side to side, releasing the back of your neck. Bring your chin back to the center of your chest and inhale your head back up to center. Take another breath here. And on the next exhale, turn your head to the left. And then inhale, turn the head to the right. Just moving your head from side to side. Bring your head back to center. Relax those shoulders again. Good. And let's just do a few shoulder movements before we stand as well. So take the arms in big circles in one direction, about 5 times. My bamboo plant is getting too big here. And then take your arms the opposite direction, about 5 times. Good. And now come up to standing, or you're welcome to remain seated if that's more comfortable for you. And we'll do our sun salutations to sort of warm up the whole body, keeping a slight bend in the knees, feet about hip width distance apart. Roll the shoulders back, bring your palms to face forward, arms are at your side. And inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. Exhale, come folding forward, keep a bend in your knees. Inhale, hands to shins, come halfway up with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Good. We'll do 5 of these in total, so 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, folding. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Again, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, stretching up. Exhale to hands to heart center. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, folding. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Good. And now take your feet out a little bit wider than your chair. Bring your hands to the tops of your legs, and inhale, reach the arms up once again. And then exhale, come folding down. You can come about halfway, or if it feels okay to go all the way to the floor, you can do that as well, but just keep a bend in those knees. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bend. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale, bend. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower the arms. Good. Tilt the head a little from side to side. Great. And now take your left hand to the upper left leg. Inhale the right arm up. Just breathe into the right side body. Take a few breaths. And then release that stretch. Bring your right hand to your upper right leg. Inhale the left arm up. Few deep breaths into your left side. Making space between the ribs. Space throughout your entire torso. And exhale. Release that stretch. Good. Roll the shoulders back. And then bring the feet together and come on back down to seated. Good. So just as we started, your back is slightly away from the back of the chair. Spine is straight, chin slightly tucked, knees stacked over the ankles. Good. Inhale the arms out to the side. And exhale, cross your right elbow over the left and give yourself a big hug here. Big, big hug. And just take a breath. And then gently begin to tilt from side to side. Encouraging the spine to open. Come on back up to center. Inhale, take the arms out to the side once again. Exhale, cross the left elbow over the right. Give yourself a big hug here. And again, gently tilt from side to side. Inhale, come on up to center. Exhale, release your arms. Roll the shoulders back. Good, and now with your arms still at your side, inhale and squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears, and then drop the shoulders. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Exhale, drop them down. And let's do that a couple more times and a little bit more rapidly, moving with the breath. So it looks like this. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Suspend the breath for a moment. And exhale. Good. Roll the shoulders back. Great. Bring the hands together and interlace the fingers. And inhale the hands up over the head. And then exhale, rounding in the spine. Bring the fists out right in front of the chest And you're rounding in the spine. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, lowering the arms, rounding in the back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. And now inhale, bring the arms up above the head, stretching. And exhale, release that intertwine and allow the arms to come down. Roll the shoulders back. Good. Bring your hands together and rub them together a little bit more, creating a little warmth. And then take both hands to the back of your neck. Gently massage the back of your neck. Good, and now gently bring your fingertips up towards your jaw. Gently massage your jaw. And open and close your mouth a few times to release those muscles. Good, massage your temples in little circles. Give your earlobes a tug. And gently pinch along both ears. Give your cheeks a squeeze. And then gently tap or massage your scalp from the very crown of your head all the way down to the sides and back behind. Good. And now release your hands back down to your lap. Close your eyes, take a breath. Feel the warmth that's been created in your face and your head and your upper body. And now roll both wrists in circles in one direction. And the opposite direction. Open up both hands nice and wide. And then squeeze your hands into tight fists. Open, close, open, close. Good, and now stretch the fingers of your left hand out with your right. And massage your left hand, working all the way down to the fingertips, and just pull out any tension that you're holding onto in your hands right through the fingertips. Good. And now take your left hand rather, and stretch the fingers of your right hand. And then do the same thing. Give your right hand a nice massage, working all the way down to the fingertips. Good. Roll both hands in circles again. And now open up your hands nice and wide in front of you once again. And take your first finger to touch the tip of your thumb, middle finger to thumb, ring finger, and pinky. Now do the reverse. Pinky to thumb, ring finger, middle finger, first finger. Good. Bring the hands together, interlace the fingers, inhale, push those palms up towards the ceiling, stretch up, tilt a little from side to side if that feels good. And then exhale, release the intertwine. Bring your arms down to about shoulder height. And then begin to flap the arms like little bird wings. And breathe long and deep. Be here for about 30 more seconds, so just close your eyes. Feel the strength of your shoulders. Elbows are straight, wrists are straight. Inhale deeply, bring the arms to stillness. And then exhale, slowly release the arms down to your side. Roll those shoulders back again. Good. Bring your hands back to your lap. Close your eyes, take a deep centering breath. Be in your body here. And now we'll work our way down the spine a little bit. So scooch forward so that you are somewhat more towards the front edge of your chair. And from here, bring your hands to cup your kneecaps. And we'll begin with cat-cow. So you're inhaling as you arch the back, and then exhaling as you round in the spine. Inhale and exhale. Good. And just breathe as you move, making space between the vertebrae. And then on the next inhale, come up to center with a straight spine. Exhale. Good. Take your feet out a little bit wider than the chair this time. And then we'll move in one direction in our Sufi Grinds. So again, your hands are on your knees or upper legs. And we'll just begin to churn the body in one direction. Your head is still. Your chin is parallel to the floor. Good, and now take it the opposite direction. Inhaling as you come forward and exhaling as you go back. Keep going. Let somebody in here. And then if once you've gone about 10 times in that direction, inhale yourself back up to center. Exhale. Good. And now with your feet still out a little bit wider than your chair, turn the front of your body to sort of face the top of your left leg. We're going to be inhaling at center. Exhale as you turn towards left upper leg, and then exhale, come down, and you'll feel that nice stretch down the right side of your lower back. Inhale to center. Exhale and come down on the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Good. And do that a few more times. Call this the life nerve stretch. One more to each side. And then inhale, come on up to center. Once again, take a long, deep centering breath. Good. And now leaning with your left forearm onto the top of your left leg, aligning shoulder to elbow, palm facing up. Inhale your right arm up. And then if it feels good to lean slightly to the left, go ahead and do that. Breathe into your right side body. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly come up. Bring your right arm to the right upper leg. Inhale, reaching the left arm up and slightly over. Inhale, Come on up to center. Good. Again, roll those shoulders back. And now from here, we'll move in a spinal twist. So you can have your arms your hands can either be holding onto the tops of your shoulders, or you can have your arms up like goalposts. So whichever way that you choose, and then we'll be inhaling as we twist to the left and exhaling as we twist right. One more to each side. Inhale, come to center. And exhale, release your arms. You can bring your hands back to the tops of your legs. Close your eyes and take a breath. Allow the energy from that movement to settle a little bit. Good. And now tiptoe your feet back in to about hip width distance and come sitting sideways in your chair. All right, so sitting sideways, you can use your right hand or whichever hand is closest to the back of the chair to hold on to it and lean slightly back until you feel your core muscles engage here. And then from here, take your feet out in front of you, both feet off the ground. Unless it's painful, then you just do one foot at a time. But if you can do both feet at the same time, take them both out in front of you. And then take your left hand up and out. And if you feel stable enough to try it to release your right hand from the chair, you can do so as well. So you're holding your feet up off the ground, slightly leaning back. Take another breath or so right here, working those core muscles. You might feel some shaking, that's okay. Inhale. And then exhale, release everything, bring the spine back up to straight. Good. And now take your left hand to hold on to the back of the chair. Both hands actually, keep your chin tucked and turn for a twist. Gently release the twist from that side and come to face the opposite direction. All right, same thing on this side. Sitting up nice and tall first, holding on to the chair with your left hand and lean slightly back and take one or both feet out in front of you. Holding the right hand up and maybe the left as well. Take a few long, deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Release that stretch. Keeping the elbows close into the body, take both hands to the back of the chair for a twist. Release the twist. Come back to center. Once again, close your eyes just for a brief moment. And now let's stand for some leg exercises. So come first behind your chair. Good. And as usual, just sort of choose your level of balance for these standing postures. To get the most support with your balance, you want to have both hands on the chair, or you might just try with one, or taking the hands off of the chair completely. And with your feet about hip width distance apart, with a bend in the knees, inhale as you come up onto your tiptoes, and then exhale, roll down onto your heels, lifting the toes. We're just going to go up and down a few times. Working those calf muscles. And then come up onto your tiptoes, stay there for a moment. And then release. Good. Step the feet out. Great. And now take your feet out a little bit wider than the chair, point them out at an angle. And then our inhale position will be this, our standing position. And then exhale as you bend deeply in the knees and come into a squat. Now, if this is uncomfortable at all, or if you have any kind of knee injury, you don't have to go down all the way. You could just do a mini squat, like maybe like this far. Okay, so we inhale and then exhale, come down. Inhale up, exhale down. Three more. 1, 2, and 3. Stay down for a breath. And then stand up. Good. Shift your hips a little bit from side to side. Good. And now step your feet in together. Bring your hands to your hips and roll the hips in big circles in one direction, about 5 times. And then the opposite direction about 5 times. Good. Inhale up to center. Roll the shoulders back. Good. And come now so that your chair is on your left side. Holding onto the chair with your left hand. Keep a bend in your left knee. And spread the toes of your left foot. And now lift your right foot up and back off the ground. You can stay just like this, or if you feel comfortable to reach back and grab hold of your right foot or ankle, do that. Getting a nice deep stretch down the front of your right leg. And if you feel comfortable playing with the balance a little bit further in this posture, you might take your left hand up off of the chair and reach it up and out in front of you. And now Bring your hand back down to the chair. Release that foot. Step it out. Good. And then let's come to the opposite side. So your chair's on your right now. Right hand on the chair. A bend in your right knee, toes spread. And then lift your left foot up off the ground, grabbing hold of it if that's comfortable for you. And remaining here for a few breaths, or maybe taking your right hand up off the chair. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hand, release the leg, and step it out. Good. And then come on back down to seated, and we'll work into our hips a little bit. So again, you're sitting slightly more towards the edge of your seat here. Stack the knees over your ankles. Flex your right foot and inhale your right ankle bone up to the top of your left knee. Or if this isn't possible, then you'll just cross the right foot over the left in front of you. Keep your elbows in at your sides. Sit up nice and straight. And then on the next exhale, come folding over your right lower leg. And if it feels good to you to make some small swaying movements, just to kind of stretch into that right hip a little bit, I invite you to do that. And on the next inhale, come back up to a straight spine. Take both hands to your right calf muscle. Give it a gentle massage. Roll your right ankle around one direction and then the other. And then squeeze your right foot. Good. And release your right leg from the left. Shift your hips a little bit. And then we'll do the same thing on the opposite side. So flexing the left foot now, inhaling that left ankle up to the top of the right knee. Inhaling as you sit up nice and tall. And then exhaling as you gently fold over that left lower leg, swaying from side to side. Breathing space into your left hip. Inhale, come up. Take your hands to your lower left leg. And then roll your left foot around one direction and then the other. And then give your left foot a gentle massage, working all the way down to the toes. Release your foot and just shift once more from side to side. And then come back to seated for our final meditation. Align your body, bring your hands to your lap, and allow your back to come against the back of the chair now. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. And when you feel ready, allow the eyes to gently close. And become as still as you can be here. Not rigid, but still. And allow this to be the place where you meet yourself, your whole self. Your whole self that is separate from your story or from any outside distractions. Tap into the wellspring of your own wisdom. Feeling truly, gratefully at home in your own body. Allowing the fruits of this practice to integrate into every cell of your body. Bring your hands to heart center now and rub the palms together once again. And bring the hands to stillness. Bow your head towards your heart. take a moment here to revisit the intention that you set at the beginning of class, or call to mind the person for whom you dedicated this practice. And as we go about the rest of this day and our week, may we continually be guided by the presence of grace, our own higher self, our truth. May our actions be in service to the whole. And may we uplift and elevate all those we come in contact with. Thank you for being such loyal students and for being here to practice with me today. Namaste.